If you are hosting a kids' Halloween party and wondering what to whip up in the kitchen, this recipe is fresh out of the tomb. How about a spooky twist on a good old-fashioned favorite? Mummy hot dogs are what's for dinner. And joining me now from Kidding Around Greenville is Bethany Winston. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
So how often do you like to take the holidays or the celebrations and use them as inspiration in the kitchen?
I mean, I think it's fun anytime you get to Halloween, Christmas, Easter, 4th of July, just to be like, okay, let's have a special meal around the holidays. Something simple, but something fun.
As a mom, do you find that your kids are more willing to eat things when they're kind of fun and decorated?
I think definitely. It's exciting, it's different, and also it's a fun way to get them involved in the kitchen because they can help make, this meal's easy. Your kids could definitely help with it.
Yeah, so tell us what we're making today.
Yeah, so what I did is I came up with a fun Halloween themed meal. So I don't know if you've heard of mummy hot dogs. They've been around, but they're so easy to make.
Okay.
So you start out with croissant rolls. So I went ahead and cut these up. But basically, you just take your roll of croissant rolls and cut them into slices.
I can do that.
About one can is enough for 4 hot dogs or so.
Okay.
And then you take these strips, and you can see this is something your kids would probably love to do, but you just kind of wrap it around the hot dog. And the good thing is it's just a mummy, so you know what, if it looks kind of like a mess, it's okay.
That's how it's supposed
Halloween,
to be.
Right? I tell you, anything I do, I'm definitely a candidate for that fail show. You know, they're like,
yes.
Are you not good enough to be on Pinterest? But the good thing is, your kids do not care.
That's right.
So you just kind of wrap it around, give it a little head. If you want to, you can even slice some cheese into there.
Oh, nice.
American cheese works well because it melts really good. But you take it and then you bake it in the oven or in your toaster oven, about 15 minutes if it's in the oven. The toaster oven's going to be a little bit faster, around 375, 350. Just watch it because you don't want your croissant rolls to burn, obviously.
Right.
And you want that hot dog to be nice and warm. And then once it's done, you just go and you use your mustard. And I'm probably going to make a mess doing this, but you just try to add 2 little eyes.
Adding some eyes to our mummy.
Yes.
I feel like this is a great recipe
now
too
he's
because
looking at you.
Yeah, well now it's scary. Now it's a little scary with those eyes. But I feel like this is something that kids would like to make, but adults would still enjoy eating.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is such a crowd pleaser. But I know this might be a little on the light side for some people. So that's when you like to bring in this little snack. Tell me more about this.
Yeah, so I have a couple ideas for to add for, first is obviously you can have your veggies and stuff, and if you have those little eyes, those candy eyes, you can even sprinkle those in to make it a little more festive. And then this is a party mix I like to do, so it'd be a good dessert, snack, or if you're going to a Halloween party, you can take it.
Nice little hostess gift.
Yeah, so it's super easy. All you do is you just put some corn chips in.
Okay.
And then peanuts.
Love.
And they're the salty kind. You definitely want.
You want the salty kind? Okay.
And then
I don't know, Bethany, this might be controversial.
I know. We were saying, on our Kidding Around poll this year, candy corn was the least favorite candy. But I think it's, good in this because the saltiness helps, balance out the sweetness because candy corn is just really sweet, especially those pumpkins.
And I feel like that's what really brings the Halloween flavor to this recipe. Now it's colorful, and I know that it's Halloween time because I see the candy corn.
Yes, and it's not too sweet because, you're eating the corn chips and the salted peanuts with it.
You know what I love about your recipes, Bethany, is they're always things that I can actually do, and I appreciate that.
Well, that's good, because that's all I can do.
I feel like these are always things where I'm not too overwhelmed, but they're creative, but they're things that we can all do at home, and they don't take too long, which I also appreciate as somebody who's kind of busy. So these are both great. Thank you so much for stopping by and bringing a little spookiness to midday. Of course, if you would like to see this recipe or past recipes for What's for Dinner, you can head on over to foxcarolina.com.